I moved into the apartment because it was cheap. Too cheap for this part of the city. The kind of cheap that makes you pause for a second, then convinces you that you're just being paranoid. The landlord spoke fast and avoided eye contact. When I asked about the previous tenant, he said only one thing. He left suddenly. The apartment felt empty in a way I couldn't explain. No traffic noise. No neighbors. At night, the silence felt heavy, like the walls were listening. The first night passed without anything strange. The second night, too. On the third night, my phone vibrated on the bedside table. 4:12 a.m. Motion detected. Living room camera. I opened the app immediately. The loading circle spun, then stopped. A message appeared. No footage available. I sat up in bed and checked the time again. 4:12 a.m. exactly. I told myself it was a glitch. The camera was cheap. The building was old. Bad connection. Nothing more. That explanation worked until the next night. Again at 4:12 a.m. Motion detected. No footage. The night after that, the same thing happened. Always the same minute. From 4:12 to 4:13, there was nothing. I checked every setting. Cloud storage. Auto delete. Permissions. Everything was normal. The camera worked perfectly, except for that one missing minute. I stopped sleeping properly. I started waiting for the vibration. Every night my body tensed as the clock approached 4:12. On the sixth night, I stayed awake. Lights off. Phone in my hand. Eyes fixed on the digital clock. 4:10, 4:11, then 4:12. The phone vibrated. And this time, the notification wasn't the worst part. I heard something, a quiet sound, like shoes touching the floor slowly. Footsteps, careful, measured, unhurried. They were coming from the living room. I didn't move. I didn't breathe. I opened the camera app. The live feed appeared. The living room was dark, empty. Then someone stepped into the frame. A man, standing directly in front of the camera. He wasn't confused. He wasn't searching the room. He was staring straight into the lens. At me. His face was calm. Too calm. And then he smiled. The screen went black. The app closed itself. The next morning I confronted the landlord. I showed him the timestamps, the repeated alerts. His face changed instantly. He said, "The previous tenant noticed the same thing." I asked, "Who was that man?" He hesitated, then spoke quietly. "That's not a man." That night, I unplugged the camera completely. No power, no connection. At 4:12 a.m., my phone stayed silent. No vibration, no notification. The apartment was quiet, too quiet. Then I heard it. Not footsteps. Breathing. Slow. Close. Coming from inside the living room. I didn't move. I didn't reach for my phone. I listened. The breathing stopped. A few seconds later, something pressed gently against my bedroom door. Not knocking. Testing. I stayed frozen until morning. When the sun came up, I packed everything I owned. Before I left, I noticed something on the living room wall, behind where the camera had been mounted. Scratches, deep, uneven, like someone had been standing there for a very long time, watching. I never went back to that apartment. But sometimes, at exactly 4:12 a.m., my phone lights up. No notification, no sound, just the screen turning on by itself, and then turning off.